So guys, in this video, I'm gonna be going through and walking you guys through how to implement a trading system, right? Which you can actually trade in real time, as well as we can backtest it. We can do all sorts of things, okay? Which professional traders do, okay? So in order to explain what trading system I'm going to teach you guys, let me just show you um the strategy basically, okay? So what we are going to implement is the EMA3 system, okay? Now this is the very basic system, and now how it works is that we have these three lines, okay? So this is 30 EMA, this is 50 EMA, this is 100 EMA, okay? If 30 is greater than 50 and 50 EMA is greater than 100 EMA, then we call it as the market is in uptrending mode, okay? The market is uptrending. Now if the direction has reversed and 30 is below 50 EMA and 50 EMA is below 100 EMA, then we call it as downtrending market, okay? And after combining this, we can use candlestick of double candlestick bottom reversal. Like see here, if we are in uptrend, right? So candle comes like this, and then when it reverses back, then that's our entry point here, okay? Now here again, if the candle comes like this retracement and boom it went down, then this is our another entry point for short position, okay? Short, we short here and we long here, okay? So that's what we're gonna do, and let's go ahead and do it, okay? So for that, what we need is um first we need the strategy, okay? Strategy template, which we do have here, okay? So this is the strategy template, and I have included the advanced version of it. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna remove everything from here, okay? Remove everything because we wanna keep things simple, okay? Just remove everything there, from here as well, and from here as well, and yeah. So so now let's go ahead and do that. The first thing we want is the data, okay? So let's download the data. This is the command to download the data. We have config in config, and this we want the data from 2021 to this now, and we want the pairs to be, let's download the BTC as this is the highest market cap point, okay? Now we can do this as well. Okay, let's create the user directory, and okay, we have to go back and do this. Okay, so it's downloading the data now and storing it in um, data down this data and Binance. So we can go ahead and check it. See, we downloaded the Binance uh, Bitcoin data. Okay, now let's go ahead and see the data. Okay, let's analyze it. So we go to the notebook, or we can also do it in the strategy as well, and let's do it here. EMA3 trading system dot IPyNB. Okay, now from here we can select the kernel. Let's select this Python here. And we can add another kernel here. Okay, here. Did it selected? No. Anyway, let's use this. We just need the data to analyze it. So let's import uh, pandas as pd, import mpl finance as mpf, and also that's it. We want these two things. Okay. Let's see if we have already installed it or not. Okay, it's already installed. Now what I want is that I want to read the data. So we can do pd.read csv. We can go to that data directory there, and Binance and futures and BTC 1 hour. Okay, and let's see the data what we have here. Okay, so it's running quite slow. Come on. I think I gotta start it from the beginning. Running very slow. So let me go ahead and do that. Let's call it. Okay. Why is it running this slow? Um. Oh, I see it now because it was creating it as column. Huh. Okay. Sorry, it's JSON, right? So we do it as read JSON. Sorry, guys. So now after that, what we do? So here we have this as a 0, 1, 2 as columns, right? So we just want to change the column name, and df.columns is the first one is date, second one is open, third one is open, high, low, and close. Okay, and this is the volume. Okay, now let's check out this. Okay, now we have this, and now let's also change the index as well. We want the date to be date time, and index is set to be um, date, and let's see. Okay, let's do this. So we have date as an index. Okay, now what we can do is that we can plot it with mpl finance, right? So how we can do this? We can call mpf.plot, and we can call df, and then we can also call let's plot the like last 500 candle. Now what I want is I want the style to be Yahoo. I want it to be candle, and fixed size to be this. Okay, and then I want uh, I don't want it to be warning me about too much data, so I'm just gonna increase it to one length, and I think we're good to go. And let's also enable the volume as well. Okay, let's see. So this is the plot. Now let's increase it as well. So I can do 25 and this to 10 so that we can see it completely. And okay, so here we are. Now let's import pandas ta as pdta, and now what we want is we want ema, right? So we can also go ahead and pandas ta. Okay, and check out the um, you know this documentation as well. So uh, this is what we call for to get the ema dot ema, and we can pass the close and length to be 30 and call this as ema 30. Okay, and we can do this for 50 as well. So ema 50 is equals to pdta.ema close length 50, and ema 100 is p this close length 100. So we have this. All right, now how we can plot this into this? So for that, what we have is we have an additional function call is the add plot. Okay, now how we do is that we call it like this, and we can plot it. We can plot the ma30, and then we want the color to be red, we want the width to be 2. All right, let's do it for 50 and 100 as well. ema 50 color is we want this color to be green, red, and width to be 3, and the ema 100 color to be blue, and width 5. Now this, let's bring it here, and let's now what we do here is that we only apply it to the data we are plotting, right? So let's do it this, right? And pass the add plot to be add plot. Let's see. So we have the plot here. Now I do want to reduce the uh, this length here, width here, so that we can see it clearly. Yeah, now it looks good. Okay, so this is the data, right? Now what we want to do is that we want it to be tight layout to be true. Okay, so that we can see it clearly. Okay, all right, now we can see it like zoomed version of it. And what we want to do is that let's zoom it further. Okay, so here it's in downtrend, right? Here it's in downtrend. Here it's in downtrend. Downtrend we want to enter short, look for short trade. And how we are going to find is that as the market comes there and we see a bottom reversal, top reversal there, then we short, right? And for long, like when the market is uptrending, we look for bottom reversal like this. Okay, and this can be here, 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 anywhere, as long as they are, all three of them are pointing in the same direction, right? Like here, see this top reversal, right? Two bar top reversal, here two bar bottom reversal, and that's what we are going to implement right now. So let's go ahead and do that. And how are we going to do that is, it's very simple. Okay, see, this is how we do it. Now what we do, we say df.lock, and what we want is that, um, see, let me explain it to you visually, as this is very first lecture or a series of videos. So let me explain it to you clearly. Suppose we are looking for top or bottom reversal, okay, and the candle is like this, and the next candle is like this. Okay, so this is the red one. Let me fill it with red. Yeah, this is the red candle, and this is the green one. Okay, now what we want to look for is that, suppose if the three lines are here, right? 30, 50, 100, right? So what we are looking for is that we want to look for each line. If this broke below, right? See, this is close. Okay, close. Let me grab another color for it. Let's go with blue, yellow. Close, open, right? High, low. Here it's close, opened, high, low. Okay, now what we do here, see, this close is going below certain line, and the next close is going above certain line, right? So what we can do is that either we can use the inbuilt function of pandas ta, which is crossed above, right? Or we can use just like this, close, previous close is less than EMA 30, previous EMA 30, and next close is greater than current EMA 30, right? So that's what we are going to do, and let's go ahead and implement it. Okay, so um, let's just do the very simple case. Okay, let's just do it like, hang on. So we want the previous close to be this. This is gonna be previous candle, which is bear candle. Okay, so the close will be below the EMA line. Okay, so shift, this one is less than df dot EMA 30 dot shift one, and the next one is gonna be close, which is greater than EMA 30, right? Now what we also have to include is that we want to check whether they are in uptrending or downtrending. So to do that, we have to do it like this. So EMA 30 is greater than EMA 50, right? And EMA 50 is greater than EMA 100. Okay, right? And let's create it here. So we have this, right? Now what we want to do is that we want to expand upon um 50 and 100 as well, and we want to or it, right? So that if any of this condition is true, we can enter long there. Okay, now for 100 as well. Okay, so let's run it and see. We have 160 rows, which means we have 160 entries for long trade here. Now let's do for short as well. Okay, so here all everything will be reversed. Okay, like this will be greater than that, and this will be less, right? Just reverse the sign. Okay, now let's look at how many rows we have. We have 186 rows. Now what we want to do here is that we want to create two new column, and we want to give it this, right? Entering short trade. Now we want to see these trades here on the plot. All right, so let's do that. All right, we don't have numpy installed, so let me do that. Import numpy as np. Okay, so we've done that. Now let's check how many entry signals we have. We have 346 entries. Now let's just plot them. Okay, in order to plot them, what we do, we use the same functionality here. Okay, we do like this is entering long trade. So here it's gonna this is gonna change to scatter. We want the marker to be this, and marker size to be 20, and color will be green. We can just copy it and do it for short trade. Okay, and want the color to be red, and let's run it. Okay, we do want the um this to be changed. So this is V, and we wanna increase the font size. Yeah, this is perfect, I guess. Let me change it to 100. That way we can see it more clearly. Okay, yeah, now we can see it, right? So see here we have, we are seeing some good trades here, right? And we can choose to add some more confluence to it. Okay, so that we don't have a lot of false positive signals. All right, so let's do that. And first let's just implement it there, and let me just also add the stop loss and 1:3 profit target as well. So how we are going to do the stop loss is this: long stop loss, short stop loss, and we are just doing entering long trade greater than 0, and we want the low of that candle to be our stop loss minus certain below certain point. Okay, and we want to do the same thing for short trade. So here we are stop loss and that, so let me plot it as well. Long stop loss, we want to keep it as marker, and marker will be like this, and color will be, you know let's keep it orange, and for short as well, um short stop loss, let's see. All right, it is plotting. Yeah, see here, it is plotting right now. What we are going to do, and this is very important, okay, we wanna forward fill so that it stays the same as long as our long or short trade is active. Okay, now let's go ahead and do that. So now we can see it clearly, right? See, here it was entering long here, and this was the stop loss just below certain point. Here it entered short, and it was stop loss was here. Okay, so we can see that, right? Now for the short we have to do plus. Okay, I actually did negative, so that's why it was okay, right? So let's run it again, and yeah, right. So we have it here. Okay, see, short is stop loss, long is stop loss. Okay, now let's do it. So change the color. This to be green, and this to be red, and the profit target will be just profit target will be our this close to, into 1 2 3 RR, right? So let's just do it. So basically it's um, yeah, so df dot lock entering long trade is greater than 0, and we want the close price of it. Or you know what, let's just do it like this. Okay, um yeah, let's just yeah, df dot lock where entering long trade is greater than 0, or entering short trade is greater than 0. We want the close price of it, and we want it set it to be entry price. Okay, and we wanna forward fill it. Okay, I know it's quite a lot to take, but I'm just it's very simple if you follow the steps, and it's not too much complicated. As we can see, it's like very simply, like replicating the thought process of any trader who's like trading with risk reward ratio and with good risk management. Okay, so we have entry price, and let's calculate the risk reward ratio. Okay, so how we do that? So the risk reward ratio is basically this is how we do that. Okay, um, so what we have is see, suppose this is our entry point, right? This is our entry point, and this is our stop loss. uh, Suppose for short, this is our stop loss. Now what we do, um, this is our 1 hour, right, which is risk. Okay, now what we do is that we just copy it here, this length. Okay, and so this is our one reward. This is the ratio of it, right? Just and keep replicating it further for short position, right? So this is going to be 2 hour, this is going to be 3 hour. So this is how we calculate risk reward ratio. So what we need for this is that we do have entry price, right, which is this. We have stop loss, entry price here, stop loss here, and the difference of this is our 1 hour, right? So let's go ahead and do that. So we want entry price minus stop loss. Okay, and this is, let's take the absolute of it. And if it's a long position, then it's entry price plus that, and this is 1 hour, this is 2 hour, and this is 3 hour, and this is for long position. Okay, so what we do, long 1 hour profit target, two, three, right? So we just long 1 hour profit target, here long 2 hour profit target, and here long 3 hour profit target. Okay, and we can do the same thing for short position as well. All we have to do is just reverse the sign. All right, so I think that's pretty much it, right? um, well, we do want this to be like long entry price and short entry price, so let me just do that. Long entry price, short entry price. um, Long entry price, we just want that, and for short entry, um, we want this. All right, and what we want to do is that we want to forward fill it as well. All right, it's done. Now let's run this, right? So we want to replace this with um, long entry price, long entry price, and this is long stop loss. Here it's going to be short entry price, short, and short stop loss. Okay, so let's run that, and let's also forward fill them. Long 1 hour, right, and short. Okay, so now let's plot those. um Long stop loss, we want long 1 RR profit target, green, 2 3, and let's do it for short as well. So there we go. Okay, now let me show you how it works. All right, see, here it was our long trade, right? There was a stop loss. This was our entry price, and see, this is 1 RR, 2 RR, 3 RR, right? And we can see that as well here. Okay, now, like, see, for instance, on here we see it entered short, and and it hit our both three target, 1 RR, 2 RR, 3 RR. Okay, and above what is stop loss. Okay, now, and the stop loss didn't hit as well. So now this is the very basic system. Okay, and what we are going to do now is we are going to transfer all this code in our strategy section here. Okay, now let's do that, and we'll see it on live as well. Okay, how it works. So I'm just gonna go ahead and well, that will be the same. We do want this. Let's do this as well. Import pandas ta as pdta, and we want this. So let's copy and paste it here on the populate indicators. Okay, and change this data frame to be df. Okay, that we have that to be data frame, and let's copy that as well. So df here, copy it here. Okay, and let's copy the stop loss. Let's copy this as well. Let's do this. I'm just gonna copy everything here. Okay, so there we go. All right, now let's do this. So I think we're good to go here. Okay, um now what we are going to do to populate the entry trend is that we just gonna what we have done here. No, we will be getting here as well as a data frame, right? So we can do that, and let's do this. So if entering long trade is greater than 0, we wanna populate the entry, right? So we wanna enter long to be 1. Okay, let's set it to be 1. Okay, and we can do the same thing for short. Okay, and we can copy this and populate the exit trend here, and we can do the exit for long is entry of short, right? So if entering long trade is greater than 0, then we wanna exit short, and if entering long short trade is greater than 0, then we wanna exit long, right? So this is the very basic system. All right, now let me show you how it works. Okay, so what we're going to do is that we're going to deploy it right away here. Okay, so how we can do is that we can run this command Freqtrade trade. We want the strategy to be this. The strategy path is user data strategies, right? And the config is user data config, and that's our config. Okay, And let's see what it let's just first look into the config what we have there. um okay. Okay, so volume pair list is 20, and okay, let's see. Let me change it to 3 only, so that we get only 3 of the most traded volume point pair. So let's go ahead and do that. So I started it, and it's running on localhost. Okay, let's see. Okay, there's an error, invalid token not found. Anyway, our server is running there, so let's go ahead and check out what's going on there. Okay, all right, welcome. So we can toggle this to enable the dark theme, and let me EMA3 trading system. Okay, and what's the formula is money farming. Formula is money farming. Okay, so we have it here. Let's toggle the dark theme. I do like the dark theme. So see, this is what we get, right? And we don't see the plot here, right? We don't see any plot here. So in order to plot it, what we're going to do is that we're going to just give the name of in order to plot it, we can like add new indicator from here. We can select it from our list. So we have EMA30. We can save it there. We can add another one, EMA50, right? And save there, and we can have EMA100 as well. So okay, so EMA100, right? Save there. Now we can go ahead and change the color. Can select the color or to be green. Okay, this one, save it. This for red. Red, red. Okay, and for 100 it will be blue. All right, so this is our trading system, right? What we have built here, the same system as we have saw here. Okay, what we can see however is the targets. Okay, and we don't need it here anyway. We can check it out in the chart. So what I'm gonna do next is run a simple back test. Okay, run a simple back test to show you that how we can do it on Freqtrade. Okay, let me stop it, and let's just run a back test. This is the command for backtesting. So Freqtrade backtesting, this is the same as trade, and we can do this. Strategy name, grab the strategy name there. Strategy path, user data, strategies, user data, strategies, config is user data config. That we want it to run the backtest from, let's run it for 1 month. No, not 1 month, but let's run it from beginning of the 2023, and we want to do it for BTC USDT, and time frame is 1 hour, and let's see how it goes. Okay, yeah, right now our exit is simply just entering and exiting on the like trade setups. So now let's run it and see how it works. Okay, so it's gonna go ahead and run the backtest. Okay, volume pair list is not allowed. All right, so what it's saying is that volume pair list, this is not allowed for backtesting. what we can do, we can use there's different method called static pair list. Okay, and yeah, and we can add a pair list on the white list to be BTC USDT USDT. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. And this is, we are using only one on $1,000 wallet, so let's run it. Right, static pair list. All right, I misspelled it. It's capital L there. Let's see. So we are running the backtest for 225 days. Okay, and this is our backtest. Okay, so we made little about like $112, around 10% ROI, right? Sharp ratio was 0.48, which is good. Profit factor is 1.31. Expectancy is 0.08 on the ratio, and we have this drawdown to be 12%. I think like and the win rate was 74%. So we can see that like very basic system can, you know, give you that high return as well. So I think I'm going to stop the video right now, and what I'm going to do on the next couple of videos is that we will, you know, work on to improve the system as well. Okay, and my future purpose of you know, for money farming channel is that I want to like create a complex algorithm, like algorithmic trading system, and teach you guys how to do that as well, right? As Freqtrade is really amazing trading system. And let me just, you know, show you how you can also monitor the trades on the backtest which you ran, right? So what we do is that we do this Freqtrade plot data frame, and you know what, let's just do this, and we can just run this here, right? And it will plot the data frame. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and plot it, and we can go to the plot, and there we go, there we have our plotting data frame. And let's just, you know, open it on the um, browser. Okay, let's see. So there we go, guys. See, we can also see the trades which it enter, right? See here, what are we entered, long, short, you know, exited the trade there. We can see the you know, configuration here. Enter long was that, exit short, exit long, right? We can monitor that as well. Okay, and also if you want to see the plots on that one as well, what we can do is we can go ahead and add it to our plotting configuration as well. So what I mean here is this is the plot configuration, and we can go ahead and add on the main plot. Color is green here. We want 50 EMA 50 and EMA 100, and this is red and this is blue. Now let's plot it again. Okay, you know, on the next video what we are going to do is that focus on risk management, because risk management is really very important part of trading. Okay, and as we have already written the code for it, like risk reward ratio, it will be very easier for us. Okay, so let's go ahead and refresh it. So there you go, guys. We can see the plot as well here. All right, and we can monitor the trade, and we can also plot the profit as well. So let me show you quickly how that works. We can see just plot profit, and it will also plot the profit as well. Okay. To see our profit plot has been plotted there. Let's copy the path and see what's the equity curve look like. So here we have this equity curve. We had this drawdown of 12%. Okay, and at this point the profit was $181. That went from 181 to how much is 39, and then it grew quickly to 120 something, right? So I'm gonna teach you how to reduce this drawdown, like by using a better risk management system. All right, and hopefully you'll learn a tools of professional traders um, that they use to create a high probable high probability trade setups, okay, and which have good probability of being a successful trades on either side of the trade, whether it's being long trade or short trade. Okay, so let me know guys what you think, and leave any comments below what you want to learn, and let me know if you have any system which you want me to code for it. We can code it, and I can upload the videos as well. And please like and subscribe, and keep hit that notification bell for future updates, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you.